All right, so one thing that I've learned about myself is I'm not good at sitting still. And so I always try to come up with something unique. You know, in today's world, everybody's doing the same things, offering the same things. There's free webinars, there's free plus shipping funnels, there's all these different funnels. And I always try to find a way, how do I combine what's working in a unique way to attach to what I'm doing? I never like to follow step by step, and that may be a fault of mine. That may not be a good thing, but I always want to be unique and different because I don't want to be drowned out by saying or offering the same things that everybody else is offering. Now, in previous episodes, I discussed how I built my MIFGE, and if you don't remember what that is, that's the most interesting free gift ever. And the goal is to provide so much value to get people into a recurring subscription. Now, as you know by watching this show, my recurring subscription is pressnation.io. If you haven't joined the software, I suggest going and doing it. I'm giving you a free 30-day trial, and I am literally using my software every single day. I'm using my software to build my business of the software to grow my audience. So I highly suggest going and getting that free 30-day trial. But back to what I'm doing. So what I've realized is I love the idea of the most interesting free gift ever. Just providing tons of value. And if you don't remember what my free gift was, is I offered a 30-day free trial to pressnation.io, my software. I offered free access to a 5-day challenge where I walk people through step-by-step how to earn and leverage earned media to build and scale a business. And then I offered a VA swipe file, which comes with a job listing, recommended job boards, and how to hire a $4 an hour VA to outsource the work to. And we even provide trainings to their VAs. And then we also added a book. So we're giving free access to our book, which is the blueprint of what I'm doing over the next 12 months. It's the 30,000 foot view, right? I explained that in previous episode, my rough draft of the book that is now done and is up and live and available. And then the other thing that we offered is access to a media contact database of over 6,000 media contacts across the United States, their name, their email, their title, the media outlet they work at, and their LinkedIn profile, everything that they would need to pitch those media contacts. So it's a ton of value, right? It's got all of that in it, and it's awesome. But I needed to find a way to attract an audience in a more unique way than, hey, watch this free 5-minute webinar and I'm going to give you all these gifts. Instead, what I've done is I've combined my reality TV show with my MIFGE. So what happens is, say I'm on a podcast interview and I want that audience to take the next step. The 5-minute webinar wouldn't make sense for me because those are the tactics and strategies I'm already going to be discussing during that podcast interview. Right, I'll be discussing the perfect media pitch, the smart response, press hacking, media influence method. I'll already be discussing these steps during that interview. So another 5-minute training to go back over what I already discussed during that interview wouldn't make sense. So instead, what I'm going to tell the audience when I do podcast interviews, oh, and by the way, I landed one yesterday. Quick update. I did land one yesterday and I've had 2 others interested. So I'll keep you updated on those and I'll share those as those go live. So we do have podcast interviews being set up. Back to my message. So what I've done instead, when I'm doing these podcast interviews, I'm going to say, hey, if you actually want to watch me implement these steps in order to scale a business to 7 figures in its first 12 months without spending a dime on paid advertising, I actually have my own show where I'm walking you through it day by day, step by step, what I'm doing to accomplish this. You can go follow that at prpowerplay.com. And they'll go to prpowerplay.com, which is my new funnel. And here's my funnel. And so it's got the first episode at the top here. It's got my MIFGE down below with all the suite of products that they're going to get for free. Down below that, it's got testimonial videos from people that they may know to boost that credibility. Down below there, it's got some copy about the question, if you had to start all over, what would you do? And me explaining that's exactly what I'm doing, and I'm bringing an audience along with me as I do it. And then down below, it breaks down each one of those gifts that we've discussed here, step by step, what they're getting out of every single gift. And then explains the daily videos, the daily content they're going to get access to by signing up and joining. And then it has a value stack. And this value stack is a huge thing that Russell Brunson teaches that I definitely believe in. Here's all the value that I'm giving to you completely free. I love the value stack. And then down below explains the catch. By them signing up on this page, what they're getting is they're getting the other 4 free gifts plus the free trial to PressNation.io, which they can cancel anytime, but I want to get them in using the software that I'm using to build and scale this business so that they stick around. And after 30 days, they see the value and they stay around for hopefully years to come. So what I've done instead is I've combined the MIFGE, the most interesting free gift ever, with my show, which has that catchy headline: watch me build a 7-figure company in 12 months without spending a dime on paid advertising. It's a bigger hook, it's more intriguing, and it's more interactive and engaging than here's a bunch of digital courses. It's, hey, watch me implement all of this, and here's a bunch of trainings that I'm gonna give you absolutely free so you can implement along with me. I hope and I believe that this will work. Let's see.